Merry Christmas and welcome back to this month on Minecraft. This month, PrinceZam responds to the allegations Dream is being exposed and the Infuse SMP are cheating. Ladies and gentlemen, remember last month I said something happened between PrinceZam and Delilah died. Well, it's come to fruition and something indeed has happened and it's kinda serious. Before I continue, this story is gonna have a lot of branches into mini situations which either haven't been privately resolved yet and got leaked, or situations which are yet to be publicly documented. To put it extremely simply, Delilah Died is a YouTuber who is jealous that they did not get into the Lifestyle SMP. Starting all the way back to when PrinceZam and Delilah Died were in a relationship, they had a lot of fun and did all the normal stuff that a normal couple would do. And Delilah's main goal in her early career was to get into Lifestyle SMP. A task that seemed like, yes, it would take a lot of work, but of course Delilah was determined because by this point, Zam was already in the Lifestyle SMP. And if Delilah got in, they'd be like, a sort of power duo, that dynamic type of thing. Applications for Lifestyle Season 5 rolled around and Delilah finally thought that this was the time to finally apply for the SMP and get accepted, or so she thought. Turns out a lot of people have problems with Delilah before this situation even happened, which I'll get into a little bit later. But as a result of this, she was never ultimately added to the Lifestyle SMP. When she was told reasons why she wasn't let in by other content creators, they would provide her with a lot more information than PrinceZam did, as these other content creators were the one who most likely interviewed her. This led to a lot of problems, with Delilah's main issue to PrinceZam being, tell me why I'm not in, who said I shouldn't get in, and why I shouldn't get in. Consequently, this meant that Zam would leak a lot of private lifestyle information to her so that Delilah would stop nagging Zam about why she wasn't in. Information such as who they were planning to add next, who shouldn't be added, just stuff like that. Zam states that he broke a professional boundary in doing so and he regrets doing it, which it's not good, okay, but it's also totally understandable as well. Now, before I show you this next part, it's important to understand that prior to this, Delilah was seen as, the main representative of women within the SMP community. People would mainly see her as a way of showing it doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl or whatever, that you can still get into these, big SMPs. Once Zam leaked to Delilah as who was against her joining the server, she called this person that I'm going to kill blank. I'm going to end her and blank. That worthless I will not lose everything I have worked for because of some. Well, actually, it turns out you did. You fucking knobhead. Remember, this is meant to be the shining star for females within the Minecraft community, and people seeing her calling other female content creators worthless whores, it really tarnished her reputation. Who was the female content creator that was so against Delilah joining Lifestyle SMP? Well, it's another content creator called Caboodle. The beef between them is not entirely clear, but it's something that has been clearly brewing for a very, very long time, and it's mentioned later on in the story. After this, Zam asked Delilah for some space, which was respected for a while, but it wouldn't stop Delilah firing shots at Zam indirectly. The main one being the one that was featured in this month on Minecraft last month, where Delilah said, "You are most likely supporting the creator who made me quit." This issue got to the point where Zam is begging Delilah to not fight with anyone and to not leak any information that Zam leaked to her. But then all of a sudden something switched. She said that she was going to end her life, which ultimately never happened. After this scandal, Zam simply said he was going to take some space from her for a long time, which lasted roughly 12 hours. Delilah called people all over Lifestyle saying why they were not on good terms, which mean that someone had leaked information to her as to why they didn't get in, and that someone could be no one else apart from PrinceZam. This damaged a lot of his friendships that he had, and it wasn't a good look for him. After this, they went back and forth again and again, with the interaction ending in Delilah quitting content. And this next part makes me really sad, because even after everything I just said to you, after everything wrong that Delilah has done, Zam still continued to support her even after everything that had happened. I mean, I just feel bad for Zam, and like, that pretty much wraps up part 1 of the situation with PrinceZam's document. So far, we have looked at PrinceZam being a victim of emotional abuse, verbal harassment, and manipulation. So you may be asking, what has Delilah Died responded with? Well, she responded with a 40+ page document outlining everything and every single piece of drama she has been in. Now, I'm not going to read you every single page because, quite frankly, it's just a waste of your time, but there are a few things that I would like to pick out. Starting off, she revealed that fellow YouTuber Don Turnt is going to jail. A situation which was probably going to be publicized sooner or later, but it hasn't yet. The Don Turnt situation is pretty much where Lifestyle member Don Turnt was recently arrested and is now going to jail for sexual assault. The full situation hasn't been publicly documented, so I mean that's all the information we have for now. She goes on to talk about other creators and complain about why she isn't in Lifestyle, but people saw through this. They saw that Delilah was trying to throw people off and get the attention away from the situation between her and PrinceZam. She then goes on to call Money SMP owner Souls a sexual abuser without any proof. I mean, what? This resulted in Souls losing a lot of connections with both Lifestyle members and a lot of other people as well. She calls out literally like every person under the sun. Remember, this document is supposed to be a response to PrinceZam. I mentioned earlier that Caboodle was the person that Delilah Died called a whore, but Delilah failed to mention this at any point during the statement. In her last pursuit to try even enter Lifestyle, she comes up with other creators' upload schedule and saying how hers is the most consistent out of everyone. Brother, that's even besides the point. They pull like way more views than you. It's not about quality, bro, it's about quantity. It's like me saying, oh yeah, I'm better than Mr. Beast because I upload more. Bro, he pulls 100 million views at least in every video. It makes no sense. She then talks about not being let in because she is a woman. Remember earlier when she called other people whore, useless cunt, shit like that? She's now using that as an excuse as to why she's not in Lifestyle. Come on, bro. Not only are you like an emotional abuser, but you're also a hypocrite. Later, she says how sexual Zam has been during their relationship, which it's not only weird because even if you broke up, like out of respect for the other person, you wouldn't leak all like the sexual things you did with them, right? And not only that, she makes it out as if doing sexual stuff is a weird thing, which it definitely isn't. So far, this document has done nothing but make Delilah pretty much expose herself. But then, this month on Minecraft gets mentioned towards the end of the document where she makes it out like Zam did something wrong, and that we were all investigating Zam when all this time it was the other way around. And that's where the document ends. The original has been deleted, but I'll leave a backup version in the description below. If anything, this whole situation proves that emotional abuse, manipulation, like all that stuff, it can also happen to men just as much as it can happen to women, so you know, it's not bad or embarrassing to speak up about it. I need to go for a piss, man. Dream. He's only gone and done it. Dream, over the course of this month and pretty much the past few years, he has been accused of grooming, pedophilia, and sending moaning videos to minors. However, there is no actual proof of Dream doing all of this, and there's nothing that is 100%. The problem starts with Dream himself and the way he behaves and interacts with his audience. His main audience, of course, is Minecraft, which these days is mainly more of a younger audience, with most of it being teenagers. Knowing this, Dream has posted thirst traps, said weird things, and interacted with his audience very weirdly in the past, even though he knows that they're all on the younger side. This whole shebang got even bigger when videos of Dream were posted where he sent videos of him moaning. I mean, take a look at this. The problem with this though is that the screen is black, showing that this could have really been anyone sending a video with an account called Dream. As in, it literally could have been anyone, so is it real, is it not? I don't really know. If it is though, the text that he writes has got to be the most vile thing ever. I mean, take a look at this. Also, kids, cover your ears again, please. I tease the shit out of you, kiss your neck, run my hands up your body. God, you look so sexy right now. Oh, I hate it. It makes my flipping skin crawl, man. It's so like, ugh. The saga continues into part 2 where Dream has been beefing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Gumball actor Nicholas Cantu. Just listen to this recording.
I'm putting you on game, right?
Yeah.
See, you still never mind.
Go.
No, I'm not going.
So you're asking why?
I'm not going. I'm not going because you're manipulating. So when somebody who is older than you,
I want to tell you right now, you are Australopithecus Cro-Magnon rock. Fuck. You do not understand that your literacy level needs to be brought up from the fucking Mariana Trench, and you have a fucking issue with your intelligence. Understand? I am like this because ADHD, autism, neurodivergent.
I have ADHD as well.
Right, but because you said that's what the mask is, I think you're a right? So that's why.
If you're wondering what you just watched, it was a video where Dream was recording the actor in the back of an Uber. Nicholas was drunk and on some other things at the time, which is why he may look a little bit off. However, Dream recorded all of this and dropped it online. Both protagonists got a lot of hate for the video, both Dream and Nicholas, but people mainly rallied with Nicholas because no one really likes Dream and his reputation isn't that good. Ever since, Dream has released a long tweet saying that he will make a video soon that covers every single allegation made and everything about the hate he's been getting online. For now, we have to wait till that video comes out because everything right now is an allegation, apart from the Nicholas Cantu situation. Have you ever wanted to listen to This Month on Minecraft without watching the video? Well, now you can because we have expanded to Spotify, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, all you have to do is search up This Month on Minecraft on Spotify and it's right there. All previous episodes have been released so you can stream all of them on Spotify. Run up the streams and let me know how the experience is down in the comments below. Moving on, YouTuber Yellowool has been involved in a lot of controversy where he has been supposedly abusing the YouTube report system in order to take down videos that defame him. Take9 made a video midway through November exposing Yellowool for who he is. If you don't know, Yellowool is a large content creator who blew up due to MCC Rising 2 years ago. Now I won't be stating the allegations specifically because I don't know what Yellowool will do, but you can watch Take9's video in order to find out. The allegations are one thing, but Yellowool did something interesting that made the situation a lot worse for him. He reported Take9's video so that it would get deleted, hence wiping away the allegations made against him. No one would ever find out about it and everyone would forget. Also, he thought Yellowool striking the video just made it even larger because it means the allegations could be true if he's trying to hide it. But of course, we don't know. Just don't strike my video, man. Bro, just don't shoot the messenger, just allow it. Also this month, the Infuse SMP has recently been involved in a lot of drama revolving around the server using X-Ray. YouTuber Yellowool has made a video gaining a total of 91k views exposing the Infuse SMP for the fact that they use X-Ray on their server and exposing the members for a couple of other things as well. He starts off the video saying he was invited into the Infuse SMP. In the screenshot, Squid simply says, "We'll answer your questions," not that you're invited to the SMP. Now of course I don't know if there are other DMs that we haven't seen, but that in itself is false. Infuse SMP is a content farm. I'm sorry. Is that not what all YouTuber SMPs are? Brother, people need views to make money because they have jobs. Ask any SMP, they're all content farms. Now in all fairness, he does make one good point saying that the Infuse SMP don't mention that they use X-Ray in any of their videos. If it matters to the viewers, then sure they should mention it, but I personally don't see a point to it, but that's up for speculation of course. He then goes on to say all SMP content is garbage because SMPs are only there for people to grow. This goes back to what I said. People have jobs to make money. They don't care if the content is good or bad. Whatever the content is to make the money, that's what they care about. It's like, broski, we got bills to pay, fam. And next he talks about Shark Hills, which is where we have to break from the main storyline for a second. The drama revolving around Shark Hills is that he had someone's IP 3 years ago and Take9 exposed him because he doxed someone, when realistically it was a young boy messing around, but that's pretty much what it is. But the thing is, Shark Hills never actually responded to the drama until Take9 made a video on it. Notice how Yellowool conveniently covers the person who posted this video, because it is Take9's video and Shark Hills does actually respond to the doxing, but Yellowool cut it in such a way that you never see the response. He then falsely calls out Strength SMP member Ty. In these screenshots you can literally see Ty just wanted to sit in a call and vibe, but Yellowool takes it the completely wrong way. I hope he does realize he just shot on this SMP for no reason, because like the Strength SMP, they didn't do anything. He then rounds off the statement saying, "Take a step off me." Broski, if you wanted people to take a step off you, you wouldn't have made the video. Absolute melon, mate. That's like me saying, oh guys, it's like me calling out, I don't know, the New York gangs and then saying, guys, calm down, I didn't do anything. That probably doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. To me, it just seems like the guy is either jealous that he didn't get into Infuse or something else. So he does have a good few points, so I do still recommend checking out his video, but in the grand scheme of things, they're just gonna keep making money and you're just gonna do your own thing. YouTuber Guiny has lost absolutely everything while making his most recent video. If you don't know who Guiny is, he's a YouTuber who is largely known for his Bed Wars mouse content, and most recently beating the Minecraft FPS record. But it was during this record that Guiny did something that would absolutely ruin him. Not his career or anything like that, but something that would ruin his PC. While trying to install the mod that would help him reach the record, he would have to completely delete one of his drives. And of course he had a drive prepared for that, you know, that he could easily delete to install the maximum FPS mod. But he did something that would change everything. He accidentally selected the drive which had 3 years of university work, all of his YouTube work, and all of his life's work. The video eventually came out anyway, but it means any projects that he had prepared coming up have now gone to waste because the files simply don't exist anymore. Only Squid and Flame Frags have been involved in a lot of drama this month regarding a texture pack for $50. The drama started all the way back in July, where Squid made a texture pack that he was going to sell to another content creator, Charlie4K, for $50. Now the price of the texture pack is already what's ridiculous to me. I mean, personally, of course it's up to you, but I would never. The price of it is only one part of the drama, the other part is where the actual texture comes from. The texture pack was taken from Terraria and mixed with some other colors in order to make it unique and 3D, which makes it compatible for Minecraft. The issue is though, people are complaining and saying that Squid is unnecessarily charging people so high a price, and people are calling it stolen. The situation gets even more out of hand when the owner of the texture, Jomp, comes out and says that the texture is actually his. He created the texture and he backs it up with the date created and everything. Squid does apologize and say that he was trying to find the initial owner. Either way though, he did steal the texture pack and profited off it, and there's no other way looking at it, you know? Then again, charging 50 is crazy. That's it for this month. Make sure you go stream us on Spotify and I'll see you next month. Bye.